Very warm welcome, Thomas. What was the motivation for Nenad and Steve to set up DN?
Nana and Steve both met at Harvard Business School, so they're both American, but they have strong European heritage. From their US perspective, seeing the impact that venture investing had on the economy. So if you look at Silicon Valley, if you look at the latest stats, around 50% of public companies in the US have been venture-backed. When you looked into Europe, clearly there was none of that was happening, and they thought that was a big missed opportunity. So rather than start another venture fund into the US market, why not foster the European ecosystem? And so we're quite proud to say that we're one of the pioneers.
Given the head start that you've had, does it confer any advantage for DN?
Absolutely. It's not only the 25 years of experience, but it's also a team and a partnership that has worked together for a very long time. I joined DN Capital close to 14 years ago, and most of the partnership have worked together for over 10 years. That experience enables us to improve our investment decision frameworks. And also with success, you attract the best talent.
Your main focus is Series A. Why Series A?
I think this is where we feel as a team that we provide the right alpha for investors. It's still a stage in the maturity of the companies where a lot of investors feel uncomfortable because the go-to-market is very mature. For us, what we feel confident is that we are very good at understanding and assessing those unknowns, and therefore being very comfortable in areas where other investors may see this as an unknown, therefore a risk to them. Once you have that clarity in making those decisions, that's where you create an advantage to your investors.
So looking back on the first 5 funds, maybe if you can just sketch out some of the highlights.
We talked about this earlier, what is a right to win? And one of the reasons right to win is what has been your track record in backing great founders? And I think we're very fortunate is that across the 3 core sectors that we have, software, fintech, and consumer internet, we've had a numerous number of great successes at the firm. So some examples of that in the enterprise software space, we had Endeca, which we sold for over $1 billion to Oracle. We have a company called Encode, which is currently valued at $1.5 billion. So we were early backers in a company called Remitly, which we successfully IPO'd on the NASDAQ. Across all of our funds, we've identified those 2 or 3 outliers that returns the fund multiple times, or companies that are emerging to be in that position to do so in the future.
Fantastic, Thomas. That's absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much.
Likewise, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.